Well, everyone. Welcome back to BlockDesk News with your host Edward. Today, this is going to be an exciting stream, that's for sure. This week has, yeah, the market has really went a bit crazy. So we've got a couple things we're going to be covering. Obviously, we're going to be discussing Bitcoin and then the macro trends and SuperDAP, and we're going to be doing the big giveaway as well, which is one of the most important parts. Um, Let me just set everything up so we're good to go. I think if everyone should be able to hear me. So yeah, let's hit the ground running. So first up, Bitcoin, the macro Bitcoin has been a roller coaster, that's for sure. Bitcoin itself, it dipped low as 91,263 this week alone. That's a 13% drop, and it erased basically most of what 2025 gains have made us so far. So the macro forces are at play here, and the end of the 43-day US government shutdown brought some relief, but surging selling from over leveraged firms and spike in the crypto fear and greed index to extreme fear levels, hitting 10 at one point. So it's extreme fear selling at the moment. I'm sure a lot of you can really see this. So yeah, it's going pretty nuts at the moment. I don't know what your opinion is. I think I have mentioned this a few times, and I have said, look, leading up to December, which is when the holiday season is, people are going to start selling their crypto really. So yeah, that's what I assume is going to happen. It's looking like there is a reversal now. It looks like we hit the bottom. And I'm hoping so that in December there's going to be a rally. A lot of people are saying there's going to be a rally. So we're looking for it to reclaim the 100K at the moment. And that is basically the new goal. And once it does that and it finds the support at 100K, that is when yeah, that's when that's when it's gonna find the support, and then hopefully the rally will begin. Next up, we've got some really sad news actually. That radar is shuts down. It's saying it's having financial and unstable markets having difficulties. So it's announced its gradual shutdown after 7 years. This platform was the go-to tracking basically for dApps, blockchain, and on-chain data. And they said our team used it heavily research and for content. Well, that's what everybody really did. And founders cited financial instability in the shifting Web3 market, and their Radar token tanked 32% on the news. So it's a reminder to basically how tough the analytics game can be. And here's the story. I'm gonna share everything with everybody. If you want, it'll be all down below. And of course, we will share the giveaway information at the end of the video as well. Moving on. Also, really exciting news with Uniswap. So Uniswap is doing, let's say, unification. And this is a really big thing. The token itself has surged quite a lot. So Uniswap, it's made a proposal that basically lit up its charts. The token itself surged 70%. So if you bought token recently, which I assume not many people have been buying it, you are you just made 70% of your investment within the past week. So after Uniswap Labs proposed activating the fee switch, burning 100 million Uniswap tokens from its treasury and using protocol fees to burn more, this could mean real rewards for holders and better tokenomics on their decks basically. So this is a really good change, and there's going to be, it looks like there's a general sort of consensus of projects moving away from giving rewards as in points. And I think this was a big issue in the market that we all had. and I hated it personally. Like, you have to change your points into the actual token, and right now everybody's sort of moving away from that, and Uniswap is basically doing it on the grander scale at the moment. So it's all over the X. You can see, obviously everything will be linked below, and this article that I'm showing you now as well. And many people are debating if this flips DeFi upside down. And of course, DeFi has been, a little bit quiet, I would say. AI has been the main focus. And of course, meme tokens have been the main focus of the industry. So we're still waiting for the main industries to be found. So yeah, that's a really big update. And moving on from that, first XRP spot ETF makes a big splash in Wall Street, and I think they're doing quite a few. They're looking at doing quite a few ETFs around the world. I think even in Australia. But the first US spot XRP ETF launched and crushed it on day one. It pulled in $245 million worth of inflow into the market. So Canary Capital kicked it off on NASDAQ, making a big win for XRP and Ripple. Amid ongoing regulations of issues, X was flooded with posts about how it's boosting institutional adoption into the crypto market. I know XRP isn't everybody's favorite, but getting these ETFs approved for Bitcoin, XRP, Solana also now, of course, Ethereum, and then eventually you might see a Dodge ETF if there's not one already. So that's what we're that is a good thing, in my opinion, even though there's, I'm sure, a lot of XRP haters, because, just for those of you who don't know, XRP itself as the token, it has no value. The technology of Ripple is looking like it's going to be used by banks, but they're not going to use XRP to transfer large amounts of money. They're going to be using USDT on XRP or their own stable coins, right? Especially when you're dealing with large amounts, you don't want to be, losing millions while making a transfer if XRP drops 1%, right? So XRP really acts like a stock, in my opinion, just like with every other company. So, like, there's no real use for stocks, is there? Unless they provide dividends. And that's what crypto really brought to people. Crypto has other utility. And with XRP, it doesn't. And people you see people posting and talking about XRP, but yeah, it's not something I'll be investing in. But here it is. Here's the news anyway. China also, this is pretty this is pretty interesting. Obviously, it's all accusations, but China has accused the US of stealing $13 billion worth of Bitcoin from a 2020 hack in the Lubian mining pool. Apologies if I mispronounced that. Over 127,000 Bitcoin. This is a big geopolitical drama, and of course, it's been all over X, and now people are discussing it. And this article was written in November 12th, which is this year, and this happened 5 years ago. So, seems like geopolitical drama and tensions are obviously currently happening between America and China. That's something I don't really get into. And yeah, I just provide the news, I guess. And yeah, why not have some more Bitcoin, hey? Before we move on to Super Dap news, we have the quote of the week. I found this pretty interesting, and I think maybe it will help some of you. This is real. I guess information about nature. Crows, as in the bird, is the only bird that is actually bold enough to peck a bald eagle. And the bald eagle doesn't really do anything when it gets pecked by a crow. But what it does, it flies up. And it keeps on flying up, and it keeps on going higher and higher until the crow can't breathe and it starts suffocating within the thin air. So the point here really is that let the crows, let them call, let them peck, let the other people talk, and just keep on climbing higher. And the higher you go, the more rubbish you're going to leave behind. So yeah, a little bit of motivation from BlockDesk News. Hope everybody likes that. So moving on to SuperDApp. So SuperDApp's got quite a few updates actually. So for those of you who don't know, SuperDApp is our partner. I'm the co-CEO of SuperDApp itself. SuperDApp is an online platform that is a messenger, but it's much more than a messenger. SuperDApp itself is a decentralized application that has AI agent support. So if you have your own AI agent, you're able to integrate it. Last week, we had a really good live with our first main integration, which was called Plushie. And we did a giveaway, and I'm going to give out the winners right after the updates from SuperDApp. And also, we've got an AI agent SDK. We've got our own wallet. So anybody who wants to sign up and get your username, which is really important because in the future you'll be able to. Maybe this is some secret news, but you'll be able to sell your usernames and you'll be able to sell your profiles on the open market within SuperDApp. So yeah, there's a lot of development going on in the background, and here are some updates in regards to what has been done in the past week. We fixed a bug with the services we use to monitor positions on the super group. So in SuperDApp, we have super groups. You can invest in them, and then if you start your own super group, other people can invest in them, and you earn a percentage. And the more people that join, the more people all earn together. So you can sell content. For example, if you're a influencer or you provide videos, you can post those videos on the super groups or weekly updates. And you can charge people for that, for entering that group. So you can monetize your content, or you can monetize information. So you can do groups that do pumps, or you can do health videos, or you can do anything that you can imagine. If you really want, you can do an OnlyFans. We fixed the bug where messages were falling, forgetting to sync with the PWAs and the web when you're using phones. So now everything should be syncing well. Do let us know if it's not syncing. We fixed a bug where users were having difficulties returning to ADA. So ADA is actually an AI, an actual AI. It's not an AI agent. It's our own AI, and it's within the app. So if you want to use a free AI, which you don't have to pay for, you can sign up to SuperDApp right now, and you can use that within SuperDApp. We deployed improvements to our error handling. So if you got errors, there's going to be improvements through the APIs. So we're pushing forward really into a lot of new things. And if you want any updates, then you can hit me up directly. So that's it really for the news. What I'm going to do is I'm just trying to find the live chat here. So everybody who applied for last week's competition, so we have the winners list, and what I'm going to do is on the SuperDApp X, on the X, like the Twitter of SuperDApp, I'm going to post the winners. And all of you can message us directly on SuperDApp, and your SuperDApp tokens will be given, sent out to you directly. All you need to do is sign up to SuperDApp and then find your SuperDApp token wallet address, and then we can send it directly to you on SuperDApp. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the video, on this video down below. So not in the chat now, but after this video is finished, you can leave it down below. And yeah, if you won and there's any issues, then you can always reach out to me directly. Apologies, I just don't have the chat open, so I can't really see who is talking to me directly here. So apologies for this week, but we are going to be back next week with more weekly updates, and we are trying to make more integrations into the app. So we're going to be doing more rewards, more giveaways. So anyone who's subscribed, watch out for every Thursday. We're here at 1 p.m. UTC. We do giveaways. We give you weekly updates. We give you quotes. We talk about SuperDApp, and we help you with the market. Sometimes I even do token calls. So if I have a good token, a good project that's launching that has low market cap, and I'm investing myself, I sometimes share it, and people make some money with us as well. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today. With BlockDesk news, it's nice and short and sweet today. I hope everybody's enjoyed. Leave a like, do subscribe, do share this video, and on the Super DApp X, we will announce the winners right after this. All the best, guys. Bye.